Hi, it's Hazy and welcome to my channel. Today I am making this. Not really done, this is probably the first time I've ever done it with different papers and actually made it with this. I found this morning empty and it looks like I've put some tape on it. So I thought, oh, I must have been preparing it then for a book. Anyway, I've sent for another one of these because this was a really good book and it's got lots of different pictures and things in it and brilliant for journals. So I thought I'd send for that. Okay, so I've got different paper, using different papers. I'm even using one I did, but I haven't finished that one off. There's the most of the finished one, finished side. Even drawn a whimsical butterfly. Yeah, and a dictionary page and flower page and a double book page that I managed to get out. And I think, well, I've put washi tape on and that, and then this. So this, I'm just showing you how to do, how I did that. I thought I'd only use 8 pages because it actually fills it quite well. So obviously I'm going to add pockets and things. I've already got pockets. Yay. In fact, anybody who has given me a thumbs up, thank you so much. Lately or today or any other time, please give me a thumbs up if you haven't already on any videos. Thank you. And I really do appreciate that as well. And anybody who has, subscribed to my channel, of course. Thank you so much. I don't use the all. I was going to, but these tools are magic if you're going to do eyelets and things and holes and things. Magic. Okay, in fact this one was the first thing I ever bought to do with junk journal. Okay, so if you give me a comment, thank you so much. And so let's go and I'll show you how to make this. Hello, right, okay, so this is the papers I'm choosing. I'm choosing some papers. That's a advert. Just checking it's the right shape. I like the image in the middle. Nice heavy. So I'm just choosing the deciding what to do with it. I'm going to put some washi tape down this washi tape isn't brilliant. Yeah, right. Yeah, so it doesn't matter if it's broken, that's fine, still use it. Yes, treacle. And it's going out. And just what I'm doing now is just got to let the cat out as well. Putting some down the middle as well. And then if you go in. Okay, I'm just decided to put glue down the middle of this one. I think it will hold. It's just that it's very the paper is so thin. It needs something in the middle there. Okay. Oh, empty that. Right then. So this is my this is one of my papers I've done with the flowers. So this is like a lines, blobs, dots, and circles video. I've used for that on coffee dyed paper, using that in the middle. I'm going to put, I don't think I'm putting washi tape on this one, and it doesn't matter about that you've drawn on it or something. I'll finish that off in a minute or two. I'm just checking the size. I want it about 8 inches by, I think it's just under 6. So this is the 8-inch bit. The cover I'm using is actually 8 inches. It's a gardener's notebook cover. You'll see, I don't know if I've already showed you. Probably at the very beginning. Okay, and this I'm just cutting the very edge of this off because it wasn't folded straight. That's the only reason I'm doing that there. Tearing that away. Okay, so that's fine. I think I'm gonna finish that off, that flower. So this is a khaki pen. I haven't finished, I don't do all of it, just do some lines and then just some stalks coming off. I'll do that at some time, and that can be journaling both sides of that. Now I realise I'm putting the leaves on, so I'm adding a couple of leaves to it as well. Okay, I could have had that added then on the stalks as well. So that's 2 sheets I've got there. Okay. Now I'm choosing, I think I'm using some 12 by 12 paper, so I can fold it up and then fold it down again. Or am I thinking, no, I think this is the pocket. I'm actually thinking of making pockets out of this one. I'm tearing that out there, yeah, okay. It's just plain, basically, I don't want to too plain. Plain paper, so I'm going to fold that into half, which makes it exactly 6 inches. Okay, I'm getting my bone folder. Okay, and then I'm going to fold it up as well to make the pockets. They're going to be tuck pockets. I'm not going to seal the outside, just the inside where it's sewn. Okay, just seeing how big that is, because that's the correct size. I'll check in with that one as well, just to see. So it's about there. Trying to make a mark with a bone folder. Does it work? I don't know. Yeah, I think I can see it on this side where I just made the mark. So I'm folding that up. Okay, so this is a nice substantial piece of plain card, 12 by 12 card stock. Okay, let's have a look what I've done with this. I've used it on the grey side and the brown side's in the middle. So I think it's the opposite way around to what I'm doing it now. I thought so. You can do that, you can turn it around. Now the reason is because that looks, I can see that, there they've got it's annoying me, that gap there. So I turn it the other way around. I think it goes. So it's the right size, yep, it's the right size. So turn it round. And then that gap goes, because it's in the middle now, because the pockets are in the middle. Actually, I think I intended anyway. Getting that nice and creased. So it hopefully stays a bit more flatter than what it was. Okay. Yep, getting it even, creased and down. Okay. There we go with a very handy bone folder. It's the only one I could find, not really. I've got quite a few actually since I tidied up. Right, there we go. That's 3 pieces of paper now. This will be 4. This is a paper bag. Now how do I do this? I don't know. I somehow managed to put it into a 12 by 12 piece without measuring. Of course you can measure if you like, or you don't have to use a really creased bag. I'll take the handles off as well. It can be used for something else. Don't know what I'm looking. I'm thinking, I know somebody's used them as a type of photo frame. That's a good idea. Right, I've never done that yet. So I managed, look amazing this is. Don't think I even adjusted it or anything. It just turns out it's the right size. I don't know how I did it. So you can always measure if you like. Let me just fold it up. This is the one I tend to fold out. Just end up making pockets as well. So I'm folding up the middle as well, then I'm folding across, so the pockets are in the middle. Treacle's not gone out. I thought she wanted to go out. Never mind. She just wanted some fuss. Right, so okay, I've got a dog climbing over everything. Right, okay, so I'm going to put that in there, okay, just to see how big it is, see if I need to cut anything off. Yes, a little bit bigger than that, so I will need to cut something off. Okay. Yes, I've got a new one of those books today. £2.37 or something they were, and it's really good from eBay. And they are available in the US, and they've got really nice pictures inside that you can use for it's actually, I don't know whether it's made by somebody from the US, but it's an illustrated gardener's notebook for record keeping, gardening tips and garden planning by Juliet Clark, and Juliet spelt with double T-E and Clark spelt with an E at the end. Okay, I'm just thinking, it does say they're in the US. Anyway, what I'm doing is, just pulling off the little bits of paper bag that I didn't think I needed. You can put them back on if I like, just trying it against that. Because it says in the new one that it's available in the USA. Let me have a look on, let's have a look, it's here. Okay, so that looks exactly the same as that, and then it's just a slightly different colour on the front. Mine's like that one's like a green. There's a picture of my it looks a bit like matching my granddaughter, but it isn't actually. Anyway, I was considering using that, but it won't turn up in the right position. Exley gift books in the USA. So Exley, E-X-L-E-Y, gift books in the USA. Yes, it's right. I think it's both. No, that's right. Exley gift books, yeah. New York. I don't know if it's still available, but I got mine off eBay, and there's quite a few on eBay, different sorts. Very nice drawings, and there's lots of little pictures that the lady's drawn, painted as well. It might inspire you if you can paint to do your own as well. Oh, there's some honesty there, honesty. Some pictures from honesty. Oh, excuse that. That's because I'm recording on my phone. Anyway, what I'm doing is cutting this out with my knife. So I realised it's like strung in. It's sewn in, sewn in. Like we do. And I'm just removing that, and I find that I can easily do it. It's quite good, that is. I did think they were bleeding, but they're not. And now I can get a double page. I'm using one with a mallard there, like the mallard in the middle. Oh, I'm having that mallard because I was using mallard green a few weeks ago, and that's the Wildflowers of the World book page. I chose a big one with a big green leaf on it. Just wanted to do that. Elbow folding it down. I'm not sure. Do I put any washi tape? I think I put washi tape on another one, but I'm not sure if I've done that yet. A little bit bigger than what I've expected, so I don't want it any bigger than that because it's going to be above the book edges. Not sure. Let's see if I can just work out how big this is. Keep an eye on the screen as well. I don't know what we're doing. So it is. That's that's 6.5 actually. It is, but yeah, that's made it. Oh no, look at the wrong one. I'm not looking at the one I've done. Oh, I've made it about just over 6 inches. And height-wise, it is. I can't see from here. Let's have a look. Oh, it's 8 under. About 8.25 inches, so I take about 8 by 6 is perfect when the paper's folded. So about 12 inches by 8. Yeah, it's this one I'm putting some washi tape down because it's got holes in where it's cut out. I'll just put some in that. Just putting any old washi tape on, just for the sake of it, you know. And go. And there. Yeah, I'm leaving the sound on purpose on the recording just because I think it sounds nice with all the paper rustling and everything. I know there's plenty of paper rustling now, but there's paper rustling because the dog is crawling all over the place. It was. It's lying down now. But anyway, it's the cat was there as well. Yeah, folding a dictionary page in half, French dictionary. Put that in as well. I don't often do this. I often make my paper the same size, so this is unusual for me. But interesting. Okay, I'm just selecting. You can put in what you like, and you can also change your mind as well. If you don't think that's I've got enough now. I think I've add an extra one. Is it now? I add an extra one. I think I've got 7, and I've decided I wanted an even number. I wanted 8. I've already done that. I'm deciding where to put that. That can go all around the outside, I think. And then that one. Yeah, I'm deciding on which wet order. I changed my mind in a minute. Before I sew it in, so I could put some smaller ones next to some bigger ones. So that's the one I intend to fold down like that. Doesn't work out like that. I think it's because it's slightly too long and it gets fixed in. Oh, it's this one. Yes, Flip of the Penguin. Now that is a vintage book page, and it definitely needed some. I'm not using washi tape this time. I'm using dictionary page. I find that dictionary page quite tough, so I'm covering up where there's some torn pieces. I'm just covering those up both sides with some thin dictionary page. That's why I've chose that thing, because it's thin dictionary page. You can't quite see what I'm doing though. There you go. I just want it down. See, it's not a square piece of paper. It's just any old piece of paper, any size. That's a glue mat. Look, gluing on the glue mat. Not that you can see it very well, but there I am. Look, gluing on the glue mat. That piece of dictionary page. I'm going to mend this because look, to see that tear, you could probably just see it there, a little tear. I'm just putting that on. I think that will help it. You can mend any bits, couldn't it? It'd be quite fun really, having a really patchwork dictionary patchwork and comic paper. I've read those stories, I don't know much sense. Yeah, just tearing it up with a ruler, and then I'm just seeing if I can just use that bit for it. It's not even the same, it's not the same shape or the same size. But I am gluing it, honest. You can probably just see my fingers moving at the bottom there. There we go. There it goes on there, where the other side of the tear is. And there's one down there as well, so I'm doing that. Oh, am I? Wait a minute. Am I? No, that is, yes, it is a tear. I was thinking I might put it down the middle as well. I'm gluing it on. Yeah, I'm gluing it on it, look. What am I like? Yeah, I shouldn't do that really because I might get glue on it. Need some sort of a protection thing. Yeah, I'm just putting it on the other side. I think it's worth it doing it like this. So, yeah. Yeah, that's better. I notice sometimes my voice isn't very clear. I don't know if it's any better now. Okay. Yeah, that's right. That's a now that's ready to put in as a page. Am I putting in next? Oh no, it's not. I think I'm putting in an extra thing down the middle just to check. done that. I think I've done the other side, didn't I? So, not using my glitter glue, because that's my favourite glue to use for everything. I mean, not everybody likes glitter glue. I mean, I don't like Fabric-Tac, is it? Fabric-Tac, yeah. I'm going to glue this over the other side. So I didn't glue the other side yet. Oh, I thought I'd done it. It's okay, I'm seeing things. Don't worry about me, I'm seeing things. There we go. Yeah. But I did know I'd seen it sometime. Yeah, so that will now help that. You can use fabric, but I think it might be better to sew it on, because sometimes fabric comes unstuck, I've noticed. Okay, I do like fabric. Fabric's great for holding things together though. Does help to hold things together, like if you've got some something heavy fabric on a spine is amazing. Okay, I'm not sure if this is helping or not. But anyway, hopefully you can hear me a little bit more clear. It goes really quiet, doesn't it? Right, so that's exactly right. No, it's annoying. So I want to be used, and you should use me. Unless it's the empty one where it says you should put me in the bin. I don't know. Anyway, that's in order now. So I've got everything in order. And then I'm going to check if it's in order. So I haven't changed the cover of this. I think it looks really nice as it is. Of course you can. And now I'm going to get the pages even, so they make them all 6 inches. I'm using the lines of my desk. Now watch this. I think this is where I've changed my mind about the order of the papers. Because, well, I'm just adjusting them. Did you see me change the order of the papers? Got to make sure they are in the middle. If I've already don't change the order of the papers, don't worry. Okay, you can change them when you like. Okay, so that's the top, so I'll put a T there for the top. I know where the top is of the book because of the top is. I mean, that's theoretically. I mean, it doesn't always work. I think, oh, I thought the poppies were at the top. Yeah. Okay, so now I'm measuring the. Oh yeah, so I've got them in order, right order now. Measuring that. That's about 1/2 inch. That. So I'm going to make. I'm only doing one signature because it fits in perfectly. 8 pieces of paper on one signature. Oh, I changed my mind on this one, because what happens is I've done the because I can't find my awl, I've made it too high up for my crocodile. Okay, so I have to move it down in a minute. You'll see me doing that. So I'm just making a little mark right in the middle, as much in the middle as I can. I'm getting the dot into the middle there. I think I'll use the same dot, except for I move my hole puncher to the slightly to the left. I have to change these. And I don't use the middle one. Change these afterwards to a green pen, because I'm going to change where I've put the holes. Why does it keep slipping? It keeps slipping. Okay, so I can't find my awl. I think that's why I put my hands like that, because I can't find my awl. Can't find my awl because I've used my awl, because then you can put your awl where you like, can't you? So that won't fit there, and I'm thinking, hold on a minute, I'm not going to be able to. No, you can't reach it. That little pink hole, little pink dot. So I'm going to just make it a little bit further down, but I want to make sure it's in the middle, so that's why I'm marking it. Okay, so another pink dot. Okay, I do the green ones on the paper though, because otherwise I get confused knowing me as I do. There we go, that's the same, that's not high, that's not low enough. I have to just make a little pink, another pink dot, so I can see it through my little find view thing there. I do recommend anybody who's to get these if possible. My first thing I bought is a crocodile 2. I'm actually making it to use some so some eyelets. It's amazing that one actually goes in the middle there fine. Okay, but I decided to move it slightly to the left because it looks like to me that's more in the middle than what that thing I did, and I think I'm correct. Okay. Okay. Right then, and yeah, so what was I talking about? Yeah, so I've got my 3 holes now. So then I think, oh yes, of course I've got to adjust the holes here. So I have to do that again. There, this is the bit I always find the more challenging. But I mean, if you've done it several times, it's fine. And I'm holding it all together with the paper clips. See that? Change the whole position. So I've done it with green. I'm bending it back now because that makes the crease, makes a groove. Okay, so that makes the groove. We have to just make sure you've got the groove in the right way. Yes, it turns out absolutely fine. Getting rid of that so I can see where I've got to put the hole. There we go, perfectly in the middle, yeah. And this one as well. Oh, by the way, if it's not perfectly in the middle, do not worry, as long as it's somewhere near the middle, because it still works absolutely fine. I do know that, as you can probably tell from experience. Yeah, so I was just absolutely lucky actually, it just worked out, yeah. Yeah. And this one goes in the middle, and that one works out fine as well. In fact, you can see that's very slightly off, that's fine. But I've had it so it's even further off. Yeah, I've made a hole in that as well, so I decided to keep it as that. I should have made that a little bit shorter if I wanted to fold out, shouldn't I? Never mind. I could have folded it out and made a journaling thing. Yeah, there we go, that's what I'm using. Waxed string. I find waxed string, I was buying all the time embroidery thread, and it's fine, but then you've got to make sure you don't sew through it because it's very easy to do that, and then you can't move the thread backwards or forwards. So I've used wax thread ever since I started using it because it keeps it all together, and it less likely, I mean it is likely, I mean those big holes do help actually as well. I'll use the 1/8 of an inch hole on the crocodile, and then use a 3/6. Just put in the thread either side of that, so you've got 2 things either, so you've got the underneath, so you have to tie the knots over the top of your thread there. Do 3 knots just in case. Most people do. Don't know why we do 3 knots. I don't think it makes much difference. I'm trying to tie a marcy bow there. So marcy bow is where you've got that's what I call it. No, it's not really. You have to tie your little wings so they sort of fall above the strings below. I try and do it like that. So you just put your string behind. I'm checking it now to make sure it's all able to open it okay. I mean, if you couldn't have, and something was wrong, I'll just cut it off and start again. Or actually I'll try and undo it. I have done that. Undone it. I've got bits, I don't know what that was. A bit of something probably glued in there that shouldn't be. Okay, who's this? Is that you, Treacle?